Hey guys, in this video we're going to go through some of the biggest Shopify stores in the world. So I was going through some Shopify related Facebook groups and forums and things like that. I was basically doing a bit of research and I came across a sticky post on Travis Patel's Kingpinning Facebook group. If you don't know about that, it's a group I highly advise joining. I go through a lot of this stuff and a lot of it's very related to Shopify. So if you want a group to join and to learn off, well, this is the one for you. So I found a sticky on this where there was a link to this address here, which is basically a IP address search tool. And Shopify, any Shopify user that wants to use their own domain has to point to Shopify's IP address. So basically, if you were to come to this website and search the Shopify IP address, well, you're going to uncover all the shops that currently use Shopify as their selling platform, which is basically what this page does here. If you want the link to this, you can copy it, you can type it out yourself from the address bar, or you can just go to the blog post in the description of this YouTube video. But basically, that's what I've done, and you can see in order all the Shopify stores, and you can basically click them and reverse engineer their model of how they sell and copy paste them into Alexa.com and other website analytics tools to figure out where they're getting the traffic from, what are they ranking for, how long have they been up for, where the traffic's coming from, and all the really intricate details you want to know before you start your own Shopify store. So what I wanted to go through in this video was a few Shopify store examples from the list of the top maybe 30 and figure out what they're doing right. Let's try and find trends in these stores that are obviously working for them. The first shop I wanted to go through is Kylie Cosmetics, which is the #1 top performing Shopify store in the world. It's Kylie Jenner's personal shop front where she sells lip kits and things like that. And if you were to just look at the website, at a glance, it's quite a basic store. The good thing about how this has been laid out is it's obviously a branded store. Everyone who pretty much lands on this knows who Kylie Jenner is, and they're looking for a very specific product, and that's these lip kits. If you were to scroll down, you'll just see a list of products that they can purchase, categorized by metals, matte, gloss, different types of whatever type of lip kit you want. And it's a pretty niche website if you think about it. It's a lip kit for a very specific look, and that's Kylie Jenner's look. So whoever lands on this, I could imagine their conversion rate would be pretty big, right? And they don't have things that the usual Shopify or any store would have, which are McAfee symbols, Visa credit card symbols, or little things and little things that point, that this site is to be trusted. This website, everyone knows Kylie Jenner, and whoever would have landed on this, she would have probably promoted it through her Snapchat or Instagram. So everyone kind of trusts this e-store as soon as they land on it. So there's no need for that. It kind of works in a different way. But if you were to just look at some of the analytics, it gets an estimated 23,000 visitors per day, which is about 700,000 per month, close to 1 million. And it does pretty damn good. I mean, if you were to look at the Alexa rankings, I think it's on this page. Believe it or not, this website started somewhere in just before April, so January, February, I think late Feb or March this year, so 2016, and it's jumped to #1 position and 5,800 page rank in the United States, which is crazy, right? But it's not surprising considering it's from a major celebrity like Kylie Jenner. And if you were to scroll down, you'd see that her sales predominantly are coming from the States, but there's a good almost 50% coming from totally different countries. You scroll down, you'd see almost 4 minutes being spent on the store, which is pretty good. 3 to 4 visitors, 3 to 4 page views per visitors, which is also pretty good. And all the search terms coming in are basically Kylie Jenner related. Lips, Kylie Jenner, lip kits, lipsticks. Like I said, whoever's landing on this page is very specifically looking for this product, so I can imagine the conversion rate being at least 5% plus, which is pretty good. Maybe even close to 10-15%. Yeah, so for this example, it's kind of different because it relates to us in the sense I had to go through it because it's the #1 store, but it's not a model most of us can replicate because we don't have this kind of a branding or this kind of celebrity status, unless, I don't know, maybe someone's following me that does, who knows. If you do, well, you should be launching your own product brand like this. But for us common people, I guess, this is a good look at how things can be if you got a really good launchpad thing going on. But it's a pretty, like I said, it's the store itself is pretty simple if you just ask me. At number 11, we have a website called BaJavacom. Now, BaJavacom actually means in Hindi, or in the Indian language, it means kind of specifically to play a musical instrument, right? So having a website called BaJavacom is actually that's pretty good domain name if you're gonna have a website in India. And you can see if you were to scroll down, then some of the pricing here is in rupees, which is obviously the Indian currency. US dollar to Indian rupees is probably about 60 to 70 rupees per dollar. So you can do the conversions yourself. But as a kind of analysis perspective, you can see that this is more run like how a usual Shopify store is run. It's got some really good things up here. It's got, look, if someone doubts the store or the credibility of the store, it's got the track your order option. You can click here to track where your order's at. You can contact their help. You can call them up directly. I mean, these three things here are basically screaming out credibility. And anyone that lands on this store that hasn't been on it before can, if you were to see that kind of stuff up there, then you would almost immediately trust the store. And if you were to scroll down, you can see that there's a rewards program. You can send them a message. You can contact them. They have, a ton of products. Eventually you'd want your store to look like this. People aren't going to just order from you if you don't have things that show that you're credible. If we would actually click into a product, we'd see that they're doing a lot of things right. You've got a pretty big discount, 33%, which psychologically works really well. And they've got the review app installed with 18 reviews. They've got a huge description with specifications of whatever people are buying. They're bundling up products. They've got, you can read through the reviews of what people have purchased. Predominantly, they're all 5-star reviews. It's a bit dodgy, but anyway, you'd come to this and you'd think that, hey, look, they're a pretty legitimate website. You probably wouldn't hesitate too much to actually buy something. If we take a quick look at the Alexa rankings, then you could see that it's doing pretty well, 2,500 almost, with the rank in India, which is pretty good. It has 95% almost Indian visitors, which is basically what they want. They don't want to be shipping to different countries apart from just India, because I'm assuming the shipping rates would be pretty cheap. They're definitely ranking for the right keywords: guitar price, guitar strings, USB microphone, buy guitar online. Geez, if you're ranking for that, that's pretty damn big. With a country of 1 billion plus people, if you're ranking for buyer keywords like that in your niche, you're in the right spot. I mean, if you were to just maintain that position, then that's a pretty big stable business. They have some pretty decent links. If there's anything I could pick on, it would probably be this here. The load time on the website is comparatively slow. A 4-second load time. People don't think about load times that much and how it influences your website, but if you were to look at marketing statistics, and I've done a lot of split tests with different offers and things like that, even increases of 0.5 seconds to a second could significantly increase your revenue. So load times is something that you have to optimize. You need to be able to load your website in 1 to 2 seconds max. And you don't think about it that much, but the other day I was on a website where I clicked a link that I was interested to know what this content was about, but it took some time to load. I think it was there loading for 4 to 5 seconds, and in that 4 to 5 seconds I got kind of bored and a little bit irritated, so I just closed it and I forgot whatever it was that I had opened. So that person that owned the website, the webmaster, would have lost that opportunity on me to, I guess, convince me to buy the product or look more into their content. So it definitely does matter, and when you're thinking about a large scale where you're bringing in 1,000 plus visitors a day, then you need good load times to give them a good experience. The last website I wanted to go through is a website called Chubby's Shorts. Now this is a whole store dedicated on providing a brand of shorts. That's all they do, shorts. And it's predominantly American shorts, so it appeals to people that kind of live in that like the beachy atmosphere in America. And the very interesting thing about these guys, and something that we'd want to learn off as marketers or as people that want to start our own store or replicate the process, is their social media presence. 1.3 million Facebook likes. Although I don't like Facebook too much, I mean 1.3 million Facebook likes is pretty respectable. And if you want to go on their Instagram page, that itself also has about 250 or 260,000 likes, I think. And one thing I noticed that came up on my newsfeed was a video compilation of their Snapchats, which was really funny and very engaging. So not only do you start to like the people, you'd inevitably start liking the brand itself and the shorts. And you can see the shorts aren't very special. I mean, they're the same size fit. They're kind of based around the American lifestyle. Some are denim, some are normal, some are thin, some are kind of like pajamas. That's all they do, just shorts. But I think the social media branding and the presence is what has given these shorts, this brand, a position in where it is currently.
So I hope from that video you can see that it's not that complicated. I mean, it might look all fancy and nice, and you may be thinking, oh crap, I've never done anything like that. But Shopify seems to have a lot of themes that make it really simple to do that kind of stuff. All you have to do is just one-click install the theme and then customize it to the way you want it to look. It's really pretty simple. And I don't usually use Shopify that much, but I'm usually using WooCommerce. But the thing about WooCommerce is it's such an old platform, and Shopify is very lively and a lot of people use it. So there's so many apps that you can use to customize your store even more. So that's why I'm kind of moving to the Shopify platform. It's new to me, so you guys can learn it just like how I'm learning it right now. And I'll be blogging about it every time I come across something new.